And so we're in a little bit more of a steady place than a lot of these people who agree with us, but are, probably wisely not being that out loud about it, because that could be their head in a basket next.
No, that's right. And they go after members of your family. They've certainly done that to me very aggressively. But really the cost here is not that. The cost here is hate. So you see some of these people, and I would say Levin is one of them, Loomer is another, who are not making an argument. They're trying to evoke hate in you. They are trying to make you hate them. Now, why would they do that? Because that's the nature of this is supernatural. Just saying this is a spiritual battle as well as a temporal battle. Mm-hmm. And the answer is really simple, because hate feeds on evil, or evil feeds on hate, rather. So to the extent that they can inspire hate in their opponents, they become stronger. It's just a fact. Mm-hmm. And the opposite, of course, are the people trying to inspire love and bring unity and stop division and make people understand each other and evoke empathy in others. Like, those are signs of God and goodness. But signs of evil are always the same. It's chaos and hate. And chaos and hate are the things that they're calling for. And it's very easy to get sucked into that if you spend your life on the phone reading reading attacks, not just on yourself, but on other. Reading attacks on you was actually driving me completely insane. I never read about myself, but I'd read these attacks. Megyn Kelly's a Nazi or whatever, and I'm like, I can't believe you're saying that. It's such a lie. It's irrational. Irrational, by the way, is another feature of their rhetoric. It doesn't make sense. That's designed to bewilder you, and again, to inspire hate in you. So I really think the trick for the rest of us is don't play along. I'm not going to be hateful. I don't hate you. I'm never going to hate you, because I don't want to feed the evil through hate.
No, I consider it a massive blessing that all of my best friends actually do happen to be Jewish. Like, it's a massive blessing, because this kind of like nonstop harassment can actually drive you to like drink. Like, what the hell? This is crazy.
No, I totally agree. I completely
has ever done to either one of us. Right. They are way worse.
Way worse.
And so it's like you have to be reminded every day that no. They don't speak for American Jewish people.
Well, they
American
certainly
Jewish
don't.
People have all sorts of varying views on Israel, on Netanyahu, and on war with Iran, and have no problem with people being critical of those things. This is like an online sect that is in large part paid to push an agenda that includes, cutting people out like you and me, like a canary in the coal mines. Like, this will happen to you. Anybody who comes, if I can do this to Tucker, if I can do this to Megyn, I can do it to all of you, and I will do it relentlessly, try to ruin you, smear you, make it so that you can't even go on X anymore, which is why I refuse to leave there.
And they want to give the impression that they completely control the administration, that they alone decide who goes into the White House. And I've gone to see Donald Trump.
They're literally pushing for you never to be allowed back into the White House right now. Levin,
I've
Loomer,
gone
Huckabee.
3 times in the last month. Now, why have I done that? I have no real interest in going to Washington. I don't live there anymore. I'm from there, but I don't go there because I don't want to. But I have gone, first because I really like Trump, and I've known Trump longer than Laura Loomer's been alive, probably. And I've always liked him, and I've always gotten along with him. And Donald Trump ran on the things that I believe, okay? So, and I campaigned for him. These people did not. I did. So I have a relationship with Trump that is very affectionate and honest. And I'm just going to say that out loud. And I thought, I just want to make the point that, no, I like Trump. And Trump certainly doesn't agree with me on everything, and certainly doesn't follow my instruction, unfortunately, on all kinds of things at all. But I'm an American who knows him and really likes him and has for many years, and I have a right to go there. So I'm just going to make that point. No, you don't control the White House. I'm sorry. Part of this is illusion. They have a tiny minority position in the United States. Mark Levin represents, 10% of the American population, agrees with Mark Levin. But they're creating this kind of movie set where they're speaking for the majority. They've got an American flag in the background. If you're a true patriot, then you want to send your son to go die for a foreign country and get poorer in the process. Like, it's all insane, but they're creating this illusion that it's real. And my job, I feel like, is to the extent I can, help break that illusion. No, I'm going to walk into the White House, which I've been visiting since I was a child. This is my country. I'm very familiar with this city. I'm very familiar with this building. And I'm very familiar with the guy who occupies the Oval Office right now. And I really like him. And I just want to say that because that alone might help shatter the illusion that they totally control Trump. They do not totally control Trump. That is not true. I've talked to Trump 5 times in the past month. They do not totally control Trump. He listens to them. He listens to others. He listens to Bibi. He also listens to MBS and MBZ, and he listens to a lot of people. They're not totally in control. Sorry. And I just want to remind people of that.
Well, I mean, the last time I went to the White House, I was reminded of the fact that you do need an invitation to get in.